Hello students, I am Irfan Raza. Welcome back to my geography class. Today we are going to continue the last remaining topic of class 10th geography, chapter 1, resources and development. So let us move towards the topic. Here it is, soil as a resource. So we are going to start this topic with a simple question. What is soil? Soil can be defined as the loose and unconsolidated material which form the upper layer of the crust. If we talk about the importance of soil, then we can say that soil is the most important renewable natural resource. It is the medium of plant growth and supports different types of living organisms. On the earth, it is a living system. It means soil is a valuable natural resource. Many human and economic activities depend upon soils. All our food comes directly or indirectly from soils. It forms an important element for all living things. Now talk about soil formation. Do you know that soil takes millions of years to form a few centimeters in depth? It means soil formation is a slow process and there are number of factors which contribute in its formation and fertility. Some of the important factors of soil formation are relief, parent rocks or bedrock, climate, vegetation and other forms of life, and time. So what is relief? Relief means different landforms. For example, steep slopes and gentle slopes are the part of relief, and steep slopes usually have a thin layer of soils while gentle slopes generally have deep layer of soils. Now what is parent rock or bedrock? The rock fragments that make up soil is parent rock. The soils of peninsular plateau are generally coarse grains and are closely related to the parent rock. Next factor is climate. High temperature and heavy rainfall are the climatic variables which play a significant role in the formation of soil. The next one is vegetation. The decayed leaf of plants and humus to soil to increase its fertility, while roots hold the soil and prevent erosion. So in this way vegetation helps soil formation. And for time, we can say that all these processes keep continue for millions of years, then only a few centimeters of soil is formed. Apart from these factors, chemical and organic changes are equally important in the formation of soils. Now the next one is classification of soils on the basis of formation, color, thickness, texture, age, chemical and physical properties. The soils of India have been classified into the following types. The first one is alluvial soils. Dear students, for your better understanding, I have made 5 sub points which will be easy for you to keep in mind and help you to write a long questions answer in your exam. So the first sub point is formation. The alluvial soils have been formed by deposition of sediments brought by three important Himalayan rivers like the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. Second sub point is location. The alluvial soils are mainly found in the states like Punjab, Haryana, UP, Uttarakhand, Bihar and West Bengal. It is also found in the deltas of Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna, the Kaveri as well as some extent in Rajasthan and Gujarat. The third sub point is soil nutrients. Soil nutrients or minerals in soil. Alluvial soils contain adequate proportion of potash, phosphoric acid and lime, while it lacks organic and nitrogenous contents. Fourth sub point is main crops. The alluvial soils are ideal for the growth of sugarcane, paddy or rice, wheat and other cereals and pulse crops. Fifth sub point is main feature. Alluvial soils as a whole very fertile. Due to its high fertility, regions of alluvial soils are intensively cultivated and densely populated. But in drier area, this soil is more alkaline and made productive after proper treatment and irrigation. There are some other features of the alluvial soils. The size of soil particles become bigger towards the river valleys. In the upper reaches of the river valley, the soils are coarse or rough. Such soils are more common in Piedmont plains such as Duars, Chos and Terai. Piedmont plain means a plain which is situated in the extreme bottom area of a mountain region. Apart from the size of their grains, according to the age, alluvial soils are classified into two types, Bangar and Khadar. Bangar is old alluvial soil while Khadar is new alluvial soil. Bangar has high concentration of conker nodules while Khadar has less concentration of conker nodules or pebbles. Bangar has less fine particles and because of that it is less fertile, while Khadar has fine particles and because of that it is more fertile. So these are the differences between Bangar and Khadar soils. Now the second soil is black soil and the first sub point is formation. Black soils have been formed due to weathering of volcanic rock or lava rocks. Second sub point is location. These soils are found over the Deccan Trap including the plateaus of Maharashtra, Saurashtra, Malwa, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. It also extends in the southeast direction along Godavari and the Krishna valleys. Third sub point is soil nutrients. Black soils are rich in calcium carbonate, magnesium, potash and lime, while lacks phosphoric contents. Fourth sub point is crops. Black soil is ideal for growing cotton and is also known as black cotton soil. Besides cotton, this soil is suitable for tobacco, oil seeds, sugarcane and other crops. Fifth sub point is feature. The black soils are made up of extremely fine or clay material. These soils are well known for their capacity to hold water. These soils develop deep cracks during hot weather, while helps in the proper aeration of the soil. It means the process of exposing to air or air is mixed with soil. Black soil is also known as regular soil. Now the next soil is red and yellow soils, and the first sub point is same formation. These soils are formed by decomposition of crystalline igneous rocks in areas of low rainfalls. Second sub point is location. These soils are found in parts of Orissa, Chhattisgarh, southern parts of the middle Ganga plain, and along the Piedmont zone of Western Ghat. Here Piedmont means a gentle slope leading from the base of mountains to a region of flat land. So the third sub point is soil nutrients. Red and yellow soils are rich in iron, aluminium, potash and lime. Fourth sub point is crops. These soils are good for growing bajra, cotton, pulses and sugarcane. Fifth sub point is feature. These soils develop a reddish color due to diffusion of iron in crystalline and metamorphic rocks. It looks yellow when it occurs in a hydrated form or water absorption. So this was all about red and yellow soils. Now the next one is laterite soil, and the first sub point of laterite soil is formation. Laterite soil is formed by intense leaching due to heavy rainfall. It means in the area of heavy rainfall, the fine particles of the upper layer soils are removed by rainwater. Second sub point is location. These soils are mainly found in the Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh and the hilly areas of Orissa and Assam. Third sub point is soil nutrients. These soils are rich in iron, aluminium and lime. Fourth sub point is crops. These soils are useful for growing tea, coffee, rubber and cashew nuts. Fifth sub point is feature. In the area of deciduous and evergreen forest, it is high humus or it is humus rich, while in semi-arid environment it is generally humus poor. So this was all about red and yellow laterite soil. Now let us move towards the next. The next soil is arid soil, and the first sub point of arid soil is formation. Arid soils are formed by weathering of rocks in the areas of high temperature and low rainfall. Second sub point is location. These soils are found in the western parts of Rajasthan, Gujarat and Punjab. Third sub point is soil nutrients. These soils are rich in calcium carbonates, gypsum and sodium. Fourth sub point is crops. Actually these soils are not good for cultivation, but with proper irrigation these soils can be used for growing jowar, bajra, barley, wheat and cotton. Fifth sub point is feature. These soils are generally sandy in texture and saline in nature. It means salt content is high. Now the last one is forest soil, and the first sub point is formation. Forest soils are formed due to weathering caused by snow, rain and temperature variation. Second sub point is location. These soils are found in the hilly and mountainous areas, mainly on the southern slopes of the Himalayas. Now the third sub point is soil nutrients. These soils are rich in humus, potash and phosphoric acid in valley sites, while acidic and low humus content in the snow covered areas. Fourth sub point is crops. These soils are especially suitable for plantation of tea, coffee, spices and fruits. Fifth sub point is feature. These soils are heterogeneous in nature and their character changes with mountain environment and altitude. In this way, we have learned 6 types of soils found in India. Now let us discuss the next topic of this chapter, that is soil erosion and soil conservation. First of all, we will discuss the meaning of soil erosion. Actually, soil erosion is the displacement of upper layer of soil, or in other words, we can say that when the upper layer of the soil is washed away or removed by running water and fast blowing of wind is known as soil erosion. So, what are the causes of soil erosion? Human activities like deforestation, overgrazing, construction and mining, while natural forces like wind, water and glacier lead to soil erosion. Now, types of soil erosion. Gully erosion. The running water cuts through the clay soils and make deep channels as gullies, by which the land becomes unfit for cultivation. And is known as bad land. Such lands are called ravines in the Chambal basin. Now the second one is sheet erosion. Sometimes water flows as a sheet over large areas down a slope. This is known as sheet erosion. Third one is wind erosion. When wind blows loose particles of soil from one place to another is known as wind erosion. And the fourth one is defective methods of farming. Plowing in wrong way, like up and down the slopes, form channels for the quick flow of water, leading to soil erosion. So these were the causes of soil erosions. Now we should talk about how can we conserve soil, or what are the methods by which soil's erosion can be stopped. So the first one is contour plowing. Plowing along the contour lines can decelerate the flow of water down the slopes. It means farming is done across the slope following its height, and this is the process, this is the method which is generally practiced in the hilly areas and in order to stop soil erosion, and which is mainly known as contour plowing. Now the second one is terrace farming. Steps can be cut out on the slopes, making terraces to restrict erosion. It means the second one, terrace farming, also belongs to hilly area, and the slopes of hill is mainly cut in the form of steps in order to stop soil erosion. So now the third one is strip cropping. When large fields divided into strips and grasses are left to grow between the crops in order to break the force of wind is known as strip cropping. And the last one is shelter belts. The rows of trees can also reduce soil erosion because these breaks the force of wind and water. So in this way we learn the process, the method by which we can stop soil erosion, and that is known as soil conservation. So in this way we come to an end of this chapter. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any suggestion or comment, you are always welcome, and feel free to write in the comment box, and please subscribe and hit bell icon in order to get latest video.